Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like and I need to bring Steve Corino out to this ring.
You heard the fans chanting "Free Corino." You saw what happened. Corino supporters say Steve was pushed to the edge. Pushed beyond the brink. Corino detractors will say Corino went too far, and he has a history, a checkered past. Zero tolerance means exactly that, and Corino got what he deserved. If I had my choice, Corino would be right back here at ringside, but it isn't my choice. It's Ring of Honor's decision. Fate of Steve Corino in the hands of Nigel McGuinness. What is the decision?
Well, Steve, listen, let's cut to the chase. You know why I brought you out here. We need to have a conversation.
Oh, he's going to fire him. Oh, I know.
Let's be honest. Everybody knows the history between you and BJ Whitmer. He's been prodding you. He's been tempting you, but you were a color commentator. You were not allowed to put your hands on any contracted wrestler. You grabbed him by the neck. BJ's had injuries. You could have worsened those injuries. So we let you go home, we let you think about it, and we brought you back with a zero tolerance policy. We explained, we said to you, if you touch a wrestler again, you're done. We told you, you heard it, you understood it. And I guess it's like Mr. Blonde says. Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy? Or are you gonna bite? And you bit. And I get it, and I understand, and I've been in that situation. I understand what you did, but I cannot condone it. There is no way I can put you back in that position, not knowing you're not going to do the same thing again if somebody else annoys you. So, I'm sorry. It's probably one of the hardest things that I'm ever going to do, but I cannot reinstate you as a color commentator.
Well, actions have consequences.
Which, Steve, leaves me with only one option. I can reinstate you as a wrestler.
What?
Steve, I've talked to BJ Whitmer. His doctors have told him, final battle, he will be ready to fight. So ladies and gentlemen, Philadelphia, final battle, BJ Whitmer, Steve Corino, in a fight without honor.
Well, this will settle it once and for all. It has come to this.
Nigel, thank you so much. You know, when this little situation with BJ Whitmer and myself started, I was a little worried that one day I would have to step in this ring and, you know, pay for the sins that I've done for over 20 years. Because I love sitting next to Kevin Kelly every week watching the greatest wrestling on the planet. I truly have the best seat in the house. But when I punched BJ Whitmer in San Antonio in his mouth with a roll of quarters, there was that rush of being a professional wrestler again. And I gotta say, it felt great. You see, since I was 8 years old, being a professional wrestler was the only thing I ever wanted to do. And for 21 years, I have lived that dream. You see, I am the ultimate overachiever. As an 8-year-old kid, watching Tommy Wildfire Rich and Roddy Piper on Georgia Championship Wrestling, I would have never dreamed that I would have been the ECW World Heavyweight Champion. As a kid that begged his mother every month to take him to the Philadelphia Civic Center, I never would have imagined that my career would have been made by the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And as a 42-year-old man, I never, ever would have guessed that I would have the opportunity to be in this very ring and be cheered by some of the greatest wrestling fans in the entire world. My body's beat. 79 tours of Japan guaranteed that. But I never complained. That's the life of being a professional wrestler. But for the last few months, I've had a pain in my neck that's gotten worse over time. The numbness in my hand and fingers has become more frequent. And my wife, God bless her, she told me to go to the doctor, which led me to an MRI, which led me to hopefully getting news that it was just 21 years of busting my ass in this ring. But I was wrong. The doctors told me that I need major neck surgery to fuse at least 3 vertebrae in my neck and that my in-ring career is over.
Oh, no.
He told me that a regular 30-year-old wrestler comes back from this major surgery in 1 year. Time is not on my side. I'm not saying that this is goodbye because 21 years ago I never would have imagined I'd be in this ring today. And professional wrestlers, we never retire until our last breath. But if this is goodbye, I just want to thank Ring of Honor for so many great memories and keeping me around when they really didn't have to. I want to thank guys like Kerry Silkin, Sinclair Broadcasting, Hunter Johnston, Kevin Kelly, Bobby Cruz, Nigel McGuinness, Adam Pierce, Jimmy Jacobs, Colt Cabana, Kevin Steen. All the great staff members and all the boys in the back that bust their rear ends in every single match to bust their necks, bust their backs, bust their heads. All for you, the Ring of Honor fans. No, thank you. Because if I never get to come here again, I just want you all to know one thing. My name is Steve Corino and I will always be an evil man. Thank you.
Well, Corino will be unable to compete at Final Battle, as Steve Corino takes a bow here tonight. All we can say is thank you, Steve.